Tonight is a community service of the New York Institute of Technology.
Covering the news of Nassau and Suffolk Counties, Long Island News Tonight with Ken Eckhart, Carol Peck, and the award-winning LI News team.
Good evening. I'm Ken Eckhart. Every year, the Fair Media Council on Long Island honors the best in local news coverage in the New York metro market. Well, today, the Fair Media Council handed out its annual FOLIO Awards at a gala celebration at the Crest Hollow Country Club in Woodbury. And NYIT's LI News Tonight was honored with 2 awards. One of our awards was for a story we ran examining the importance daycare plays in the lives of many Long Island families and the lengthy process parents go through to find the best daycare for their children. Well, in honor of the FOLIO Award that this story won, we've decided to replay it today, as Denise Harelick reports.
It's 6:30 a.m. here on 11th Street in North Babylon. Sherry McGrath is busy getting her 10-month-old son Eli ready for daycare. Sherry feeds and dresses Eli before packing up his bottles and formula. By 7 this morning, she will leave her house to drop Eli off at his child care facility before heading to her full-time job.
It's always a kind of a whirlwind getting ready for the day and getting out, and you just don't kind of have time to think. You just kind of get everything done you need to do and you're out the door.
But don't be fooled. As rushed as Sherry says she is in the morning, she still makes time to steal a few precious moments with her son.
I need some baby love.
Now as Sherry and Eli head off to daycare, Sherry tells me she's got peace of mind, knowing that she picked the right facility for her son. Little Eli attends a child care center in Uniondale. During the day, he plays with toys, listens to music, and thanks to a little help from teachers, creates artwork that takes center stage in the McGrath's kitchen. Eli's artwork is just one of the keepsakes Sherry saves from his child care center. She also holds on to daily reports from Eli's teachers, which she enjoys at night when she gets home from work.
Every diaper change he has, and then a little kind of summary about his day. And this is from the one where he started rolling over.
Sherry says she was able to find the right daycare for Eli thanks to the Child Care Council of Nassau, a county agency that offers free resources and referrals to families seeking care providers. Jan Barbieri is the executive director.
Basically, we're the link between families seeking care for their children outside of their home and the child care community.
McGrath says she used the Child Care Council's database listed on their website to begin her search for a licensed daycare provider in her area. She says knowing that the providers listed on the website were following state guidelines was the first step in finding Eli a safe and loving environment.
I know that when I walk out the door, if something happens, they have the qualifications to be able to handle whatever situation comes up.
Daycares operating in New York State must be licensed or registered, depending on the type of child care program. Larger facilities get licensed through the New York State Office of Children and Family Services, while smaller home providers are registered through the state. Licensing and registration establishes health and safety standards for programs and educational training for staff.
They have to cover a number of topic areas, which include health and safety, child development, nutrition.
Tuda, the director of the Diane Lindner Goldberg Child Care Institute, says training and education for staff is paramount.
They are the ones that are on the front line with the children every day.
But just because a program is licensed doesn't always mean it's best for your child. So Barbieri says once you locate a licensed provider, you should contact the Child Care Council for tips on what to look for when visiting the facility.
One of the first things you're going to do is count. Try and observe the ages of the children that are there.
She says this is especially important if your child is under the age of 2. For larger child care programs, there needs to be at least one adult to every 4 infants. But in home programs, that number decreases to keep babies safe in the event of an emergency.
You can't have more than 2 infants under the age of 2, so that you can take 2 in your arms.
Barbieri says parents should also observe the interaction between the children and staff, taking note of how the children are spoken to. Are they always being told what to do, or is the provider encouraging critical thinking?
There's the bird, the robin you see outside. You see the robin? There he is.
Parents should also see how the provider handles discipline.
What's happening there? Is there spontaneous interaction with children, or is everything, very structured?
Audrey Rudolph, the Director of Resource and Referral for the Child Care Council of Suffolk, says parents need to do their homework to make sure they found a quality daycare that's just right for their child. She recommends talking to other parents who have children in the program, speaking with the program's director, and spending time at the facility, making announced visits and unannounced visits to ensure what the provider says is happening is really happening. But more importantly, she says if something about the program just doesn't feel right to you, follow your instincts.
Really go with your gut feeling.
But sometimes a gut feeling just may not be enough. When we come back, we'll have some advice on where you can go to find out if the daycare you're considering has been cited for violations. Stay with us.